just a day with Beinj, following me through what I do and how I do things when I try to be productive. First off, we're gonna smoke a second one. I'm back, pretty high right now. So I finally finished the spreadsheet. Took a bit longer than expected. We're at 8.77k. Of course, nothing can come good of it. I sold them at 12,600 again and made an astonishing loss of 4.56k. I also need to have time. It's not really something high on my list right now. So for those who don't know, I am a degenerate. Now let's actually work on this plan. The leech bear is going right here, right now. Now let's get to the spreadsheet and check up on Nikke. Pretty okay, pretty baked. But I think we made pretty decent progress already. Anyways, see you guys later when I'm done eating. I just hope I get it done before 4 AM. You know the drill. Gotta start with the Junko. So, just woke up, had a long weekend, being with friends, not having much time. But today I wanted to get in some actually work, so I thought why not just make the third episode of the vlog for just a day with Beinj, following me through what I do and how I do things when I try to be productive. So for today, probably have to fix the mic first. So the mic is a little bit better now, but I will still have to fix this. I will do this a bit later. Anyways, I had smoked one. I've had breakfast already, so that's just basically what I've done today. And now I wanted to do some personal finances, edit some videos of my vlogs, and make this third vlog while I'm doing it. Working out the idea, normally I would have the podcast a day, so we'll be starting off with first making a story that there won't be a podcast a day. I know, I'm sorry all the folks, but life sometimes gets the best of us. So we're just gonna go like this. Cheeky smile. And we're gonna say no podcast for today. Been working on something better. Something on the side. I don't know what I'm typing. Hopefully we'll drop some episodes tonight. Just getting people hyped for tonight, that I'm dropping something. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I want to drop the first 2 episodes, maybe this one also if I can get it done in time. But we have to make do with what we have. So I just basically sent this text. Anyway, it's just me being here at this moment. Yeah, it's just the blanket, you know. So for today, first off, we're gonna smoke a second one. Always stay high when you're working, especially when you're doing work for yourself. You want to keep motivating yourself to do whatever you do and how you do it on your way, on your terms. So for me, it's actually smoking throughout the work and making the work as light as possible, that it doesn't feel like working. So first off, I'm gonna smoke this one. Then I'll personally do some personal finances. So I've got some spreadsheets that I'm just keeping track of what I expense and stuff. So I want to make I'm effing up a bit. Last time. I want to make a budget so that I know where I want to spend my money in each month. and how much I can save and invest, because as you will see later on in this episode, probably when I fill in the poop dollar money, this is turbos that I lost quite a bit again this year, so it set me back a few months. Hopefully I learned this lesson this time, but yeah, we'll see about that. Maybe I can manage myself some bit better this day, but yeah, after that it's editing and then uploading, and then in the evening I have to go somewhere else. So it will be just you and me for the next 4 or 5 hours, and then I'll probably have to skip this, and then in the evening I will upload the videos. So without further ado, let's get. So I'm back. Pretty high right now. I had outside joint. While I was outside, I was also thinking like, what way I can reach people the easiest, and what do people like to talk about. And I was thinking about the podcasts I've done before, and one of them, the role models, I think was a very good one to highlight this for me, because just by putting in famous people's names, my videos got substantially more views. I would not say a lot of them, but the ones that did had the name in the title did get more views. So I was thinking, how can I capitalize on this? How can I get the most out of it? So maybe I should add, instead of podcasts, that we can also say like when people just comes on to me and we talk about their role model, their favorite person in life, and we can watch some videos together. They can prepare some things they want to show me, and then we can just talk about the role model and see what kind of attributes or aspects are good about them, and what do they like, and what do they find meaningful and qualitative in people. So I guess that I will be adding that at the end of or towards the end of the video, when I'm actually making and sending out the Google spreadsheets to the people I know. So let's first get started with something light. Let's get my financials in order and actually get a vision of where I want to take this money I have and what I want to do with it. So let's get into it. First, I will be filling in the remaining month. I still have to do April, so I'm gonna get my bank statements. I'm gonna look at my stocks. I will not add everything in there. It's too much effort to keep track of everything, but I can do the most important parts. And maybe I can also start adding my pension funds, because I might want to keep track of them too. So first I'm gonna be just filling in the expenses and what I have, and then I'll talk you through it. So I finally finished the spreadsheet. Took a bit longer than expected, because I've been adding a few things since my last year. So last year I did it for, I think, 6 months, no longer, starting from May, so 8 months. And then I tracked it all the way down. There were some losses. I've shown this on my other channel. That doesn't really matter. I realized this was not calculated very correctly. It showed just what I had, but it's not really income or outcome. It's just my portfolio bit. So now in this year, I've changed it so that it's actually a sort of expense. It's just an investing, and I subtract it from my income. So, and I have a more clear view of, like, for example, February, I didn't have much income because I lost a lot of money, because I had to replenish my dollar account for the turbos that did not go my way. So you can see here that I'd really spent it a lot and did not have much income. But in April, this got better again. So finally, we're positive once more. I'm always happy to say that. But for this income outcome, I will not calculate the full thing. So what we can see, or I'll just start from the beginning actually. So the road to $1 million, of course, we all want to get $1 million or euros, I guess. So I start tracking this since the 1st of May 2022. H10 is this one. It will calculate my total portfolio number. So now it's around 4,804, but this definitely is not right. I still have to change it. So monthly average will be, I still have to do some work. Be right back. Let's clean up this front page still. Okay, so we clean it up. We also adjusted our desired distribution for our portfolio. So we're at 8.77k. Just some stats that I want to keep track of. Basically, this one is a more important one. Start June. Which is then May. So we want to, our cash is good. We want a bit less cash, but it's okay. We want to have less stocks than we want to, because right now I have a lot of invested in pension funds and another portfolio, so probably no stock buying for me personally in the future. I can add some money to the Royal Crypto, so basically the real ones that I believe in. Then we can have some 5% margin, so about 380 euros to play with turbos and crypto quicks. Maybe I'll try that one in the future again, but first let's see how I get through this month. Anyway, this one is cash locked, so basically this is just my spreadsheet. Here I just add all the money I get from my work. Here we have my pension funds and the joint portfolio that I have with friends. And then here are just some cryptos, and this one is a crypto quick. I'm not really using it right now. I have been practicing a bit with the bots, but I didn't want to include the transactions there because it would be hundreds of them. So they're all small transactions, doesn't really matter for me. Hoop dollar, here we see that I made this crazy CAC 40 call for some reason that I spent 17.2k on some turbos. Of course, nothing can come good of it. I sold them at 12,600 again and made an astonishing loss of 4.56k. So this was after I had a good one, a good short. I made about 1.4k then. I guess I was feeling myself. I wanted to go all out, and yeah, I should just back out after a winning trade, I guess, but I'm not that smart. Nobody in my vicinity is smart enough to pull this out, so I don't know why I said that in my vicinity. I'm just not smart enough. That's it. Let's get it. Anyway, this one is more important, so all the incomes and outcomes of what I spent, what I invest, and then my salary all gets added here, and it just adds like a visualization of, okay, this month you had about this much money income and this much expenses, and the investing is not calculated in either one of them, so it's not an income nor is it an expense. So it's just raw numbers of how much money do I get in and how much money do I get out. If the investments would make money, then it would become an income, but right now it's just subtracted from it right here. Anyways, here we can see the line is a representation of how much difference it is. So let's go. Okay, so here we see a more accurate description that I've spent, yeah, about more money in the last months. The last April did came back above it again, and March also a bit, but it's not that looking that great. And over here we have the distribution of where I spend it on. So most of it is enjoyment and home expenses, I guess. And then we see where is addictions. This color 9.2%, utilities 9.5%. So especially the enjoyment is, like, I guess, a big expenditure of my life. I spend a lot of it on food, going out, doing some fun things, and it should not be that much less, but I guess I want to make a distribution for what I would aim for. Not sure about that yet, but yeah, for now it's just visualization of where my money is going. And that's about it. This was just some random expenses I'm keeping track of. I also need to have time. It's not really something high on my list right now. So for those who don't know, I am a degenerate. So I'm not getting 1 million by not being a degenerate. I just have to be aware that I'm a degenerate and that I want to do better. Next on the topic, next on the list. Let's see what we can pull out of the hat. We have the ideas we have. So in the first vlog we had this plan. Now let's actually work on this plan, because that's what episode 3 was supposed to be about. I am now, I've made the spreadsheets. No, I've not made it yet. I was gonna show it. We did the AI last episode, and now we're gonna make the spreadsheet and actually send it out to people, get them into a WhatsApp group, and get this rolling, you know. The first steps are the most difficult one, but once the ball gets rolling, probably this will be a lot easier. So first I have to be real quick and probably break time for another Junko, because it's Junko Monday, you know. When there is no work to do, it's a Junko day. Well, not work for a corporation or something like that. We all can do our things, what we want to do and desire for ourselves. So let's get that going, and then I'll probably start editing. So spreadsheet, editing, and then hopefully thumbnail creation, and then in the evening I can drop my videos probably when everybody's already at sleep. So I'm sorry that I didn't do anything on Monday this day for you guys, but I hope to get more consistent in the future. Anyways, let's get this joint rolled. This is the third joint for today at Blast of Chased. We have the leech berries going right here, right now. He doesn't know what's happening.
Wat is aan dan? Of wat?
He'll know eventually. Stay hydrated. You know it. Alright, so I made a couple videos downstairs. I was just chilling. I'll send them to myself on WhatsApp so I can edit them. Okay, send it them. So let's get to the spreadsheet. We want two kind of possibilities. People can plan topics. An extra one. This will be role models. People can plan role models. People can plan topics. Okay, let's get this how to use it going, and then I'll explain it. Okay, so So I made the format, I made the spreadsheet available. I added 2 calendars and I had some examples in there. I'll just quickly do them away like this. Okay, boom, boom. So I have here format 1, it's for role models. You can have a one-on-one conversation. It's just about someone or something or some person that has changed your life in a certain way and you really want to talk about it, or you really feel like their view or their opinions or beliefs have some truth and value in them and you want to talk about them. So we're going to the role tabs, to the tab role models calendar first. We'll fill in a date here, then you say between brackets what role model you want and then the time slot that you're available. For example, this is the 3rd of April, and then if you want to do something here, you just say Benjamin XQC and then 19 hours until 22, for example. And then you write this on all the dates that you are available. If you have multiple people on the same date, just put a semicolon or a comma or a semicolon, and you can just do different ones behind each other. And then I can just click on it and I will see who has chosen that date at what time slots. Then we go back, so we have filled that in the calendar, then we go to the role models. There you say, okay, I'm Benjamin. The role model is, okay, yeah, the role model is XQC, and then a small description of why or what you found interesting about him and how it changed your life. And then the 4th step will be me changing the action bar. So the action block, each date has 3 blocks, one with the date number, and then the action block, and then the text where people can write. I will use this to give a status update, so this is in consideration, and this will be when I accepted a date with the person in question. And that's just it. I don't think we need to have any other people in these conversations. If you just want to have a one-on-one conversation about the role model with me, I believe, or I aim this will be at 1 to 2 hours. So this was actually a new part that I have just thought of today, I think. So let me just try this out too while I'm at it. But this one is a more important one, the B2B podcast, or more important, where I would focus more on the B2B podcasts. So it's just a group setting. I want to create kind of discussion dynamic, not really wrong or right or wrong discussions, but more like expressing different opinions and seeing which ones are interesting for who and why. So first we have to think of a topic, whatever you want. It can be something, not whatever. It should be related with addiction, self-development, or innovation, and that has changed you in a certain way or in a certain manner in your life, that you look at life or you express yourself or your mindset, whatever. Just something that you think could be valuable to others too. Then we have a similar process. We go first to the topics calendar. We write our name, between brackets our topic, and then a time slot behind it. And then we go also to the topics, and then we fill in Benjamin, philanthropy, and then a small description. That's the first step. Secondly, I will add again the action block to orange and indicate people or let people know that we're in the talks or we're considering this date. Then other people, or while this is also there, if it's not orange yet, you can already fill in your name, but other people can fill in their name saying, hey, I'm interested to join. I'm Jackie. If possible, if the time slot is good and the given time slot is possible for me, I will join in and be able to express my opinions at a certain point during the podcast. Hopefully. I try to get everybody on there. I don't know how it's gonna be. I'll just have to try it out if there are multiple people that want to come on at the same time. I cannot guarantee how it's gonna run, but we're gonna try it this way and see what works and then improve on what doesn't work. So people fill in their name. At some point, hopefully more than a week in advance, I will say, okay, this date is good for me. I will change the status action bar to green, so people know that this one is accepted. There can only be one green for one topic, so this is always clear. If there is something green, it's definitely, in my opinion or in my beliefs, it will definitely go through. And in life, anything can happen, so people can still cancel last second, I guess. But once something is green, I expect the best, the most chance that you will be there at some point, at some time. I will also let people know that this date is set, and I will send them email invites for their agenda, so people can put it in their agenda without too much trouble, and don't forget about it. And then last step, I will add some questions and send them out a week in advance so that people have time to think about these questions. And they're just things I like about the topic or I find interesting in the topic. It doesn't mean that the whole topic is gonna be about these questions. It's just for me to ask about if, for example, the conversation is getting more difficult and I don't know what to talk about, then I can go back to these questions to see what you think about them and how do you see them. So again, the topics will be surrounding addiction, self-development, and innovation, but you're not limited. Like this can be interpreted very loosely, depending on how interested I'm in the topic you're also talking about, and maybe even topics that I'm not interested in that I just want to know more about. I'm also interested in them at some level, I guess. Anyway, so that is what we're gonna try now. I think that's good enough for now. I will send out some personal requests or personal invites to the WhatsApp group and to the spreadsheet to some people, and hopefully some of them are willing to talk or use it. And then we can move on to editing for today, the most fun one. Especially this one is gonna be a longer format, but I'm gonna dense it down in segments of me just working and speed it up, and then add some music to it, I guess. So for now, let's take another break. We had some leeching, so it was not a full joint, I guess, but that's okay. We're gonna get another one. Maybe it's leached, maybe not. And then we'll start working on editing. I probably have to go eat soon also, so I don't know how much time I would have for editing, but I'm gonna get these videos done this night, so I guess I will keep my promise that I will post something today, but it would be not at an hour that people would be able to see it yet. So I just got some pictures done for the thumbnail. Something I can do outside when there's a lot of light. I also have the thumbnail making app on my phone, so while I'm smoking I can make thumbnails, as you've seen before, but now I will put even more effort into it. Even the last ones were better already, so I'm improving on that part. But also just making the vlogs in between, so I have some things to do while I'm smoking, not being totally unproductive, and thinking about the next steps I want to take. Anyway, see you guys above. We are just done, and let's get back up and check up on Niku. Just doing my thing. Ciao. One day I'll realize what it is, but not today, not this moment. So, done with the fourth joint for today. Pretty okay, pretty baked. I will not be able to edit right now. I have to get ready for going out to eat. And then in the evening I will work even harder and faster to make sure that I get these videos done today and that I can bring them out, the first 3 episodes of the vlog, to get this idea going. But I think we made pretty decent progress already. So I can send this out pretty quickly, and then I just have to make the WhatsApp group, send an update on the Instagram page, let people know that they will be added to the group, and that I'll provide this link there, and then we can start actually getting topics and role models going, so that people know what to do and how to do it. Anyway, see you guys in a few hours. Bye bye. So I'm ready for tonight. I'm gonna eat something. Then yeah, looking a bit weird. Still need to dry, but this will come fine. Anyways, see you guys later when I'm done eating. So we're 4 hours later. I'm finally back. 10 o'clock in the evening. So let's get a few more hours grinding in. Still have to edit. I think I haven't edited a single one yet. No. So I still have to edit vlog 1, 2, and 3. And then to make thumbnails, and then I can post them. So two more steps to go before I can finish for today. Yeah, it's not like it's that hard. I'm enjoying it. So I actually like doing it. But this one is gonna be a difficult edit. The one from today. I just hope I get it done before 4 a.m. Because I have to work tomorrow. Yeah, shocker. I actually have work to do, so we'll see about that. But first, let me get some comfy clothes, and yeah, you know the drill. Gotta start with the Junko. Okay, let's get this grind on now. We got some time left, so opening up the DaVinci Resolve for editing videos, and I'm just gonna go right into it, get started. Finished the first video, now rendering it. I cannot open a second app, so for now I'm just gonna work on the thumbnail outside, I guess. Smoke a little bit, work a bit on the thumbnail, and hopefully the render is done. Okay. Finished the thumbnail, so what do we have for thumbnail right now? Shoot. Oh. We've made this outside. It's not the best thumbnail, but I also don't think it's that bad. Little arrows here, but anyways, well, you won't notice it on the big screen, but I think it's a pretty good one. Now let's head on to the second episode. completed the second vlog episode. Now I just have to make a thumbnail, but I don't have anything good in the video. There was nothing full screen, so I'm probably just gonna record one now and then use it from another time frame or another timeline to an older video, I guess. So let's get this thumbnail going. It's rendering, and I'll smoke a joint, and then after thumbnail finished again when I'm downstairs on my phone. It's the good combo. So let's get this shot going. We got the la. Look at this guy. What kind of shot should I take? Maybe something like this. I make my hair very weird. What am I doing? Okay, I'm taking this one. I don't care if it doesn't fit. It's just the Omega. Whoa. Okay, let's send it to myself on my phone. Alright, let's get the third video in. It's 1:30 in the evening or in the night, so it's getting pretty late, but gotta get the last one in, then I'm done with the day. I've been searching online on ChatGPT about the guidelines for drug use or the use of drugs in videos. Of course, it's not allowed, but maybe we can find a way just blurring it out and just the audio or something. Not in any way, I'm not promoting any use of substances on any video I make, obviously. This is just my experience, and it's just in my experience that I can do these things and work while being stoned. Doesn't mean I say everybody can or anybody can do this. It's just personal experience sharing this with you guys. And if it gets banned or whatever, we'll just get through that. I'll keep that in mind in the future, but the videos for today are a bit maybe explicit, and then they have to be censored, I guess, to be able to be shown. But we'll see what I can do. Just have to keep in mind when I'm doing this. So without further ado, let's add all the clips, and then we go from there on. So we're at the end stage of the night. We've almost finished editing the third one. I was contemplating if I would add uploading to YouTube, but I don't think it's that much valuable. I guess I haven't showed the second screenshot yet. It's actually a pretty similar one to the first one. Instead that it's just a different face, I guess. So let me quickly pull it up. Pull it up, Jamie. To be my own Jamie here, so just like I said I would do. thumbnail. I'm sorry. So this one is the second one. And then now I will add this last clip in and I'll start making a thumbnail for the third one, and then I'll just upload it to YouTube. I'm really exhausted right now, or maybe I should upload it tomorrow. I guess I will upload it tomorrow, but because yeah, I saw this one video that you have to take time to also upload it, get a good text in there, a good title, and yeah, at least an hour that people are awake. I think nobody's awake now, so let me just upload it tomorrow, and then we'll just finish this up today. So thank you for watching. I hope there was some useful things in there. I had a lot of fun today making it. The editing was a little bit more of a grind, but I'm used to grinding. Just slaving away on video games, I guess, is what grinding means. For those who don't know it out there. But let me give a proper ending. Without further ado, let's get all the shots and clips edited, and then we're going off to bed for tomorrow. See you guys later. Bye bye. By the way, I got done before 4 o'clock. It's 3:30 right now. I only have to do the thumbnail left. So, Goon Squad. Don't know why I say that.